What if everything you've been told about retirement security is now out of date? Because right now, in places like Naples, Florida, and Scottsdale, Arizona, retirees are quietly making a major shift in their portfolios. And it's not because they're panicking, it's because they've seen what's coming. Inflation is sticking, interest rates are unpredictable, and national debt just crossed $34 trillion. So, how do you build a retirement plan that lasts through chaos? Well, meet Jim and Marlene, 67-year-old retirees from Austin, Texas. They thought they were done worrying about money until 2022 happened. But what they did next changed the entire course of their retirement. I'll tell you their story in a second. But first, you need to understand why thousands of Americans like them are making a bold move right now. In March, inflation came in hotter than expected. Again, core prices jumped, the Fed hit pause on rate cuts, and market volatility spiked. Even President Trump recently warned that we're headed toward another economic perfect storm. The S&P 500 may be up, but under the surface. Bank failures, layoffs, and rising credit card delinquencies. In plain English, this isn't stability. This is the calm before the storm. So what are smart retirees doing? They're going back to basics, back to real value, back to gold. Jim worked in telecom. Marlene taught high school English for 30 years. They weren't financial experts. They just wanted peace of mind. But after watching their traditional 401k drop nearly 18% in a single year, they started asking hard questions. That led them to a free guide on gold IRAs. 3 weeks later, after a no-pressure educational call, they decided to roll over $512,000 from Jim's 401k into a self-directed gold IRA. Why? Because gold has historically preserved value when everything else goes south. Now, their nest egg is partially protected by something that's not printed by the government. No guessing games. Just tangible, time-tested protection. Jim said, "We didn't do it because we were scared. We did it so we could sleep at night." Gold isn't about getting rich. It's about not getting poor. When inflation eats up your purchasing power, gold holds. When the dollar weakens, gold holds. When the Fed can't make up its mind, gold doesn't flinch. And with a gold IRA, you can legally move part of your existing IRA or 401k into physical gold without triggering taxes or penalties. You still control it. You just diversify it smartly. And it all starts with one step, getting the free guide. This isn't 2008. It's not 2020. This is something new. We're living in an age of weaponized debt, global instability, and AI-driven disruption. The world your retirement was built for doesn't exist anymore. But here's the good news. You can still protect what you've built. You worked hard for decades to build your future. You deserve a plan that can stand the test of time. Just like Jim and Marlene, it starts with education. That free guide they downloaded, that was the beginning of their transformation, and it could be yours too. So if you're a retiree with over $100,000 in a 401k or IRA, now is the time to explore your options. Click the link to get your free gold IRA guide and set up a no-obligation educational call with a real expert. No pressure, no gimmicks, and definitely no free silver bait. Just clear, compassionate help from someone who understands what's at stake. Do it for your future. Do it for your family. Do it for the peace of mind that comes from knowing your retirement plan is truly built to last. Because the best time to prepare was yesterday. The next best time is right now.